Alright, so let's start this video tutorial on submitting an application form. As I've previously shown you how to do a 3 meter extension and a loft conversion and outsource it on cathouse.com. Now we're going to go through the video tutorial on how to submit a planning application. So the number one thing you'll have to do when we start with a certificate of lawfulness, which is for permitted development, is go to the website www.planningportal.co.uk, and this is the portal where all applications for the planning permissions are done, and all you need to do is register and fill in the application form, which shall take less than few minutes. Firstly, click on start or preview view your application, then click on start your application. You start with the application name and you then write your site address down, which is your the address of the site where the construction would be taking place. Then you select the lawfulness development proposed use for 3 meter extension or the loft conversion. Once that's done, then you click on forms and start filling in the application. And so once you're doing that, please make sure you explain why you consider that the existing or the last use of the land is lawful, or why you consider that any existing buildings which it is proposed to alter or extend are lawful. So click on yes after that and write down the proposal, whether it is 3 meter extension or loft conversion, and also write down that this property has always been residential use. Secondly, if you propose that if your property has been residential for residential use, then you shall select the C3 dwelling house, and the proposal again is same under same class, which is C3 dwelling house. The second question you're going to have is, why do you consider a lawful development certificate should be granted for this proposal? So for 3 meter, you'll need to write a few points as to why the extension is permitted. So you would mention that the extension is 3 meter only, the height is less than 3 meters, and that the material shall match existing. For the loft, you'll need to mention that the existing is less than 40 meter cube if it's terrace house, the material to match existing, and dormer is more than 200 mm away from the eaves. So once that's done, I mean, as you can see, there are two subcategories, mandatory and optional. So for mandatory, you will need evidence to verify the application. So all you need to do is submit the drawings that you've completed from Cathouse. For the planning statement, you will need to write a paragraph regarding the site address, a location detail, and a description of the proposal, and write down as to why this application is permitted. So location plan and block plan can be paid online by clicking onto buy a plan. So once you're on the website, you can go onto the section that says buy a plan. You can pay around £20 and buy that a block plan. So you'll need to submit block plan and site plan from their site and attach to the documents. So then you click on fee, and it should cost you around £103 for the certificate of lawfulness. Once you have everything in place, then you just click on check, pay and submit. So you can pay by card straight away. It's a simple procedure, and that's your procedure for filling in a certificate of lawfulness for permitted development. Thanks for watching the video tutorial on submitting application for a certificate of lawfulness. Stay tuned for more upcoming videos, and if you have any questions, you have our email, which is support@cathouse.com. so you can email us and we'll try and get back to you as soon as we can. Thank you so much. Bye bye.